Hey folks, how you doing? My name's Dave McRae. Now, I do like Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega as actresses, and I do enjoy their characters, Sam and Tara, in the Scream franchise. However, from a character and series development standpoint, I don't think it's necessary for them to return to the franchise. I think their arcs are kind of complete. Let me explain. You see, Scream 6 wrapped up with an ending that carries a lot of symbolism, especially when it comes to Sam's relationship with her father, Billy Loomis. And honestly, I think that ending signals a bigger shift for the franchise. Let's talk about that final moment. When Sam chooses to drop her father's mask instead of taking it with her, that's a pretty significant choice and loaded with symbolism. You see, throughout Scream 5 and 6, Sam's been dealing with the legacy of her father. And there's always been this constant question of whether or not she's going to follow in his footsteps. By dropping the mask instead of taking it with her, Sam is making a clear choice to let go of that dark legacy. She doesn't want to carry that weight anymore. She's not going to let her father define her. And that's kind of it if you think about it. And therefore, her arc is kind of complete. I mean, of course, you could always bring her back and write more for her to do, but if you think about it, what they set up at the beginning of Scream 5 has come to a full circle conclusion at the end of Scream 6. And watching Sam and Tara walk off into the distance together, we can just assume that they were finally able to move on with their lives and live happily ever after. You don't need to bring them back. I mean, if you really think about it, Scream 6 could have been the perfect end to the entire franchise. Sidney already passed the torch to Sam at the end of Scream 5 when Sam turns to Sidney and says, "Am I gonna be okay?" And Sidney's response is simple: eventually. It's a subtle but significant moment, like the older, wiser figure who's been through it all telling the younger, newer face that she's strong, that she can handle whatever comes her way. That's Sidney reassuring Sam not just that she'll survive, but that she'll thrive despite everything she's been through. It's a passing of the baton, not just of survival, but of the legacy of strength and resilience. The older generation stepping back, trusting the new one to carry the weight forward. In that moment, Sidney gave Sam the validation she needed, and with it, the franchise could have, in theory, come full circle at the end of Scream 6 when Sam drops that mask and her and her sister walk off into the distance. But this is also Scream and one of the most successful horror slasher franchises of all time. And of course, Scream 7 is coming out next year. And listen, I will watch it, and I hope it's really, really, really good. All I'm saying is, if you think about it, and if you really care about storytelling and character arcs and continuity, and you're somebody who understands and appreciates the value in stories actually ending, the ending of Scream 6 and the symbolism that surrounds it was pretty good and pretty strong. Anyways, let's hope Scream 7 is good. My name's Dave McRae. Cheers.